believe that this present earthly existence is our most difficult test, and after death we become pure light and happiness. This is why I do not fear death, and am willing to risk everything in order to escape into the wilderness with Inez. No good can come from remaining in this evil house. I can neither abide the touch of my husband, nor stand to hear the screams of the servants under his whip. If I remain much longer, I believe that those screams will become my own, and I will certainly go mad. Better, much better, to die with my face to the sky and my spirit again free.
Chapter 1. When Lady Luck smiled, Quinn Wallace always rode her hard. Never mind that his brain felt fried from drinking too much bad tequila, or that his mouth tasted like old sawdust. So far, he'd won more than $300 at this poker table, and if his luck held, he was about to win a shot glass brimming with gold nuggets. "Hawk, it's your bet," Quinn said to the haggard old giant, slouched in his worn, stinking buckskins. "Don't rush me." "I'm not. Take your time." Hawk glared across the table, his sunken eyes leaden slugs resting on pillows of wasted flesh. "You have no idea what it cost me to get this gold." Quinn was tired. 10 straight hours of poker had left him feeling rotten, far too rotten to start that boat-building job he had promised Don Miguel Hernandez. The coastal hide trade was in full season, and the rich Mexican ranchers couldn't deliver them out to the schooners fast enough to satisfy the growing appetite for bartered American goods. "Hawk," he said, trying to remain civil because the old man was becoming desperate, "I don't know or care where you got those gold nuggets. Now are you going to fold or raise the ante so we can call it a night? No man's luck can last this long. Damn Blackfeet near scalped me getting this gold," Hawk muttered, caressing the gold-filled shot glass. "How about another tequila?" Quinn offered, hoping the small gesture might avert bloodshed. "If you're buying." "I'm buying." Quinn motioned toward Arturo, their bartender, and his friend. "A bottle, por favor." Arturo returned with the tequila and placed it before Hawk, who grunted with approval. Quinn paid for the bottle, remembering how his father had taught him always to leave a loser something. And besides, Hawk was a genuine frontiersman. He was among the last of those wild mountain men who had opened up the western frontier, fighting grizzly bears and Indians while trapping icy mountain rivers for beaver. Once proud lords of the American wilderness, the remnants of this dying breed were not pathetic relics. Hawk was not the first of this breed that Quinn had skinned at cards, but he was the most desperate, and therefore explosive. Desperate because he was way too damned old and battered by the years to enjoy California's warm climate and far warmer senoritas. Hawk drank deeply and sighed. Impatient to end this game, Quinn asked, "What's your play?" Hawk wouldn't be prodded. "You ever lived in far country where the grizzly rule?" "I like Santa Barbara." "You don't know what you're missing." "I can live with that." "I don't expect you've lived much yet at all," Hawk said. He shook his head, and his voice lost its edge. "But I have. I trapped Rockies for nigh on 20 years and then moved into Tetons and then Yellowstone country." "Well, then you should leave California and go back to Yellowstone. But right now, please either fold or up the ante." "I've been upping the ante all my life," Hawk said to himself as he drummed his fingers on the table. "I was always searching for the wildest and tallest mountains where the rivers run sweet and full of virgin beaver. I